Welcome to our channel. Today we're going to talk about the top 10 heart-healthy foods that is overall good for you. Now, this is as long as you're not allergic to any of the items we have listed. If so, ignore those items that you are allergic to. So, let's get started. Number 10. Dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is high in antioxidants like flavonoids. It has been associated with a lower risk of developing calcified plaque in the arteries and coronary heart disease. It typically contains some sugar, but the amounts are usually small, and the darker the chocolate, the less sugar it will contain. Chocolate is one of the few foods that taste awesome while providing significant health benefits. Dark chocolate also has a dopamine effect on the body which can relax it and prevent hypertension, which is known to cause heart attacks. Dark chocolate is rich in antioxidants like flavonoids, which can help boost heart health. Interestingly, several studies have associated eating chocolate with a lower risk of heart disease. One large study showed that those who ate chocolate at least 5 times per week had a 57% lower risk of coronary heart disease than non-chocolate eaters. Another study found that eating chocolate at least twice per week was associated with a 32% lower risk of having calcified plaque in the arteries. Keep in mind that these studies show an association, but don't necessarily account for other factors that may be involved. Additionally, chocolate can be high in sugar and calories, which can negate many of its health-promoting properties. Number 9. Cilantro. One test tube study found that cilantro extract may reduce the formation of blood clots. By reducing blood clotting, cilantro extract supplements may potentially reduce the risk of heart disease. Number 8. Berries. Berries are rich in antioxidants. Studies show that eating them can reduce multiple risk factors for heart disease. Strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries are jam-packed with important nutrients that play a central role in heart health. Berries are also rich in antioxidants like anthocyanins, which protect against the oxidative stress and inflammation that contribute to the development of heart disease. Studies show that eating lots of berries can reduce several risk factors for heart disease. For example, one study in 27 adults with metabolic syndrome showed that drinking a beverage made of freeze-dried strawberries for 8 weeks decreased bad LDL cholesterol by 11%. Metabolic syndrome is a cluster of conditions associated with a higher risk of heart disease. Another study found that eating blueberries daily improved the function of cells that line the blood vessels, which help control blood pressure and blood clotting. Additionally, an analysis of 22 studies showed that eating berries was associated with reductions in bad LDL cholesterol, systolic blood pressure, body mass index, and certain markers of inflammation. Berries can be a satisfying snack or delicious low-calorie dessert. Try adding a few different types to your diet to take advantage of their unique health benefits. Number 7. Avocados. Avocados are high in monounsaturated fats and potassium. They may help lower your cholesterol, blood pressure, and risk of metabolic syndrome. Avocados are an excellent source of heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, which have been linked to reduced levels of cholesterol and a lower risk of heart disease. One study looked at the effects of 3 cholesterol-lowering diets in 45 overweight and obese people, with one of the test groups consuming 1 avocado per day. The avocado group experienced reductions in bad LDL cholesterol, including lower levels of small, dense LDL cholesterol, which are believed to significantly raise the risk of heart disease. Another study including 17,567 people showed that those who ate avocados regularly were half as likely to have metabolic syndrome. Avocados are also rich in potassium, a nutrient that's essential to heart health. In fact, just 1 avocado supplies 975 milligrams of potassium, or about 28% of the amount that you need in a day. Getting at least 4.7 grams of potassium per day can decrease blood pressure by an average of 8.04.1 mmHg, which is associated with a 15% lower risk of stroke. Number 6. Fatty fish and fish oil. Fatty fish and fish oil are both high in omega-3 fatty acids, and they help reduce heart disease risk factors, including blood pressure, triglycerides, and cholesterol. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and tuna are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which have been studied extensively for their heart health benefits. In one study in 324 people, eating salmon 3 times a week for 8 weeks significantly decreased diastolic blood pressure. Another study showed that eating fish over the long term was linked to lower levels of total cholesterol, blood triglycerides, fasting blood sugar, and systolic blood pressure. Additionally, each 3.5-ounce, 100-gram decrease in weekly fish consumption was associated with a 19% higher likelihood of having one additional risk factor for heart disease, such as high blood pressure, diabetes or obesity. If you don't eat much seafood, fish oil is another option for getting your daily dose of omega-3 fatty acids. Fish oil supplements have been shown to reduce blood triglycerides, improve arterial function and decrease blood pressure. Other omega-3 supplements like krill oil or algal oil are popular alternatives. Number 5. Walnuts. Studies suggest that walnuts can help reduce cholesterol and blood pressure, and may be associated with a lower risk of heart disease. Walnuts are a great source of fiber and micronutrients like magnesium, copper and manganese. Research shows that incorporating a few servings of walnuts in your diet can help protect against heart disease. According to one review, eating walnuts can reduce bad LDL cholesterol by up to 16%, lower diastolic blood pressure by 2-3 mmHg and decrease oxidative stress and inflammation. Another study in 365 participants showed that diets supplemented with walnuts led to greater decreases in LDL and total cholesterol. Interestingly, some studies have also found that regularly eating nuts such as walnuts is associated with a lower risk of heart disease. Number 4. Beans. Beans are high in resistant starch and have been shown to reduce levels of cholesterol and triglycerides, lower blood pressure and decrease inflammation. Beans contain resistant starch, which resists digestion and is fermented by the beneficial bacteria in your gut. According to some animal studies, resistant starch can improve heart health by decreasing blood levels of triglycerides and cholesterol. Multiple studies have also found that eating beans can reduce certain risk factors for heart disease. In one study in 16 people, eating pinto beans reduced levels of blood triglycerides and bad LDL cholesterol. One review of 26 studies also found that a diet high in beans and legumes significantly decreased levels of LDL cholesterol. What's more, eating beans has been linked to reduced blood pressure and inflammation, both of which are risk factors for heart disease. Number 3. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are rich in lycopene and have been associated with a lower risk of heart disease and stroke, as well as an increase in good HDL cholesterol. Tomatoes are loaded with lycopene, a natural plant pigment with powerful antioxidant properties. Antioxidants help neutralize harmful free radicals, preventing oxidative damage and inflammation, both of which can contribute to heart disease. Low blood levels of lycopene are linked to an increased risk of heart attack and stroke. One review of 25 studies showed that a high intake of foods rich in lycopene was associated with a reduced risk of heart disease and stroke. Another study in 50 overweight women found that eating 2 raw tomatoes 4 times per week increased levels of good HDL cholesterol. Higher levels of HDL cholesterol can help remove excess cholesterol and plaque from the arteries to keep your heart healthy and protect against heart disease and stroke. Number 2. Garlic. Garlic and its components have been shown to help reduce blood pressure and cholesterol. They may also help inhibit blood clot formation. For centuries, garlic has been used as a natural remedy to treat a variety of ailments. In recent years, research has confirmed its potent medicinal properties and found that garlic can even help improve heart health. This is thanks to the presence of a compound called allicin, which is believed to have a multitude of therapeutic effects. In one study, taking garlic extract in doses of 601,500 mg daily for 24 weeks was as effective as a common prescription drug at reducing blood pressure. One review compiled the results of 39 studies and found that garlic can reduce total cholesterol by an average of 17 mg DL and bad LDL cholesterol by 9 mg DL in those with high cholesterol. Other studies have found that garlic extract can inhibit platelet buildup, which may reduce the risk of blood clots and stroke. Be sure to consume garlic raw or crush it and let it sit for a few minutes before cooking. This allows for the formation of allicin, maximizing its potential health benefits. Number 1. Pomegranate. Adding pomegranate juice to your diet may reduce your risk for chronic disease and inflammation. It's also a great way to get the fruit's nutrients and a boost of antioxidants. There are various brands of pomegranate juice to purchase online. It is a good idea to compare different products to choose the most beneficial one. It's best to check with your doctor before drinking pomegranate juice every day to make sure it won't interfere with any of your medications. Also, diabetics should check blood sugars daily if choosing pomegranate juice over whole pomegranates to ensure blood sugars remain optimal. pomegranate juice is in the running as the most heart-healthy juice. It appears to protect the heart and arteries. Small studies have shown that the juice improves blood flow and keeps the arteries from becoming stiff and thick. It may also slow the growth of plaque and buildup of cholesterol in the arteries. But pomegranate may react negatively with blood pressure and cholesterol medications like statins. Be sure to talk with your doctor before indulging in the juice or taking a pomegranate extract supplement. The bottom line, when eating the right foods to help your heart, the rest of your body will respond better, as the heart is at the core, helping your body function by way of transporting and exporting the blood supply with nutrients from the foods you eat. Hopefully this will help you understand which foods are good for your heart and overall health benefits. That's all we have for our top 10 heart-healthy foods. If you like this material and would like to get informed of our other contents that we will release, please hit the subscribe button to get notified. We look forward to providing you beneficial topics. Thank you for watching and have a terrific rest of your day.